Good morning, you guys. Who is up this early? I wonder if anybody is up. I mean, it should be. It's almost 6 o'clock. It's almost 6. Let's see who's going to get on with me. There's some people up. Oh, hey, Miss Nunu for you. Hey, the Alabama hitter. You know what? I was like, um, I guess I was ready to say, I guess all normal people are asleep and then there are weirdos like me that's up with these puppies. Hey, Ashley, Anthony, Clarinetta, Tyranny. But it's like normal time. People are up getting ready for work because what? The average person has to be at work at what, 7:30, 7 o'clock. Hey, Miss Teresa. Hey, this is the best time to do that too, Clarinetta. I promise. Hey, David Malone. How's everyone doing this morning? Did y'all have fun on your extended Easter weekend? When I used to have to go into a job, those when I we had extra days off, those were the worst days for me. Even though I enjoyed it, because the longer you off, the harder it is to go back in. Sometimes I wish. Sometimes I wish that it's very seldom though. It's like once every 6 months I get to thinking about, oh, I wish I was, clocking in regularly. Because when you're trying to work your own business and stuff, you don't like. I've had some downtime. I've been able to, and do whatever I need to do at home, at my home office, but I don't really have no off days at all. And when all else fails, anybody else don't come through, I got to be the one to do it. Tony says prayer, meditation, reflections are so important to do daily. Right. You have to do that. Especially when you're dealing in a you know what? I was talking to somebody the other day and I was like, it says have a great day. Looks like Diddy going snitch and said doors open for Dolph case too. Jay-Z has stake in Bass Pro. I hadn't heard that. I don't know anything about that. I don't believe it. Same clothes straight drop was advertising. I don't know where that came from, Anthony Brown, but it don't sound right. Tony P says, "A morning, Tam. I respect the grind. Uh, past this dog situation. I love your grind for River. Thank you so much, love." Nothing says, "Wow, an early surprise. Good morning, people. Miss T and Moz." Good morning, nothing. So another says, set the atmosphere for you. That's what you have to do. That's what you have to do. You have to set the atmosphere right. Anthony Brown, a lot of the stuff that be put out, like I don't subscribe to that type of stuff. It don't sound right to me. And I don't promote that. I don't know where that came from. I don't have issues with people do on their channels. I just have issues when they want to try and pollute it to my channel. Um, hey, I think that everybody should do what they want to do, and they need to respect when other people don't subscribe to that. I don't. I don't. And the thing that I see now um is that, which is, I'm not gonna play in that game, which is why I have a lawyer. I promise to God. I know a lot of these people on here don't have anything. Not I'm not talking about you, I'm just saying. And so they do what they have to do. And I don't be wanting to stop nobody's bag. I don't be wanting to have keep people tied up in court. But it looks like I'm gonna have to, because people just don't want to respect that mighty dollar have folks kind of screwed up. And I'm for real. I don't know why they feel like they need to come to my channel and promote that, because I'm not going to. And I'm not talking about you, Anthony Brown. I'm just saying, like, I was looking at how people was trying to, they feel the need to, when they want to promote a narrative, they have people that work for them. I having to log in tonight, and I had to, thank you, love. I was looking at all the comments, like they were just spamming, talking about this same thing. And I'm like, what? Why they feel like they need to come to my channel? And I'm sure it came from some other channels. I don't even want to know what other channels it came from. But why do you need, spam that on somebody else's comments, which is very disrespectful. For me, I don't believe that. I don't. You know, somebody was saying that somebody had sent me a message about something about straight drop, um, an email or something as it relates to straight drop. I forget exactly what it was. I was like, oh, okay. Trust me when I tell you, straight drop ass down there scared. Shit, he already know. A straight drop, and I'm not talking at you, Anthony Brown. It just came. I was just thinking about when I logged in, how my comments, like on different vlogs, and I've been talking about Diddy, they was spamming that message, right? I was like, ain't this something? I deleted it and blocked the person who did it. So I figure it's other vloggers. It's probably another vlogger with a different handler, different name. Hmm. Hey, McName Ace, what is going on? Yep. But as it relates to straight dropping them, I tell you, I think that the thing now is, I think the only thing that's really going on in that case now is you know, the lawyers and stuff are preparing to do something. I told y'all I was in court. I was in court the other day, and it was weird because I was initially told that I would be in Judge Jennifer Mitchell's court. I said, "Oh Lord Jesus." And then when I got there, they had changed it to Judge Coffey's court, and I was like, "Well, hell, I don't know if that's any better." But anyways, it was really cool though, right? Because when we were sitting there, it was just like me and like 3 4 other people. And so in from the back chamber comes Jennifer Mitchell and 2 other female black judges and 2 male white judges. So they comes and they sit in on what we were doing in Judge Coffey's room, because I don't know. I guess they're gonna start, Judge Coffey is, I guess he's been one of the ones to handle the situation that we was in there. It wasn't for no, nothing bad or nothing. So we sitting in there, and Judge Coffey had been handling, I guess, those proceedings. I guess Jennifer Mitchell and all of them they want us to see how they want to see how Judge Coffey would handle those proceedings, right? And so they had a prosecutor in there. I mean, I don't know why he felt the need to be going so hard. So I was the last person, right? I was like, Lord Jesus. I was like, Lord, I got all dressed up to come in here to get roasted, I guess. And so, but everybody was dressed up. So I get up on I get up on the stand or whatever, and Judge Coffee I told y'all I met him before. My dad and I had went to a fundraiser, and because my dad was really good about donating to a lot of, because my dad was an elected official, right? So they would reach out to him for donations and stuff, and he would, those that he supported, he would give them big donations. Judge Coffee was the one he supported. I can't remember if my dad ever supported Jennifer Mitchell. I don't know, probably, but I don't remember. And so so I get up on the stand, and the prosecutor, we're talking and you know, that he's asking questions. The defense asked me questions, and he was like, you know, what do you know, get into that. So then the prosecutor, and then he was like, he asked me about, you know, my TV show and stuff. Because the defense had asked me about it. He was like, "You have a TV show?" I said, "Yeah, I do." And so he asked me a few questions, and so one the female judges was like, well, anyways, because I can't really talk about why, you know, the exact reason why I was up in there. So then, anyways, before I get ready, when I get ready to get off the stand, right, Judge Coffee, such a gentleman. It's something, because it's something like he's such a gentleman. Like when I get ready to get off the stand, he stands up. That's what gentlemen do. He stands up, you know, which is what men are supposed to do when women enter the room or something. Oftentimes, if they are gentlemen, they'll stand up. So when I got ready to get off of when I get off of the stand, when they finish, he stands up, and I don't know. I guess it must have been praying. I was praying because I was like, Lord, now this prosecutor get ready to roast me like he just did the other ones. But he actually, I guess he was tired, because he actually made a joke. He was like, "Oh, okay, so the next time you come into the court, you're gonna have to sing a gospel song." I said, "I'll do that." But Judge Coffee stands up. He says, uh, Miss, I'll just say Miss Tamara. He actually called me on my last name. I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "I have to say that I'm offended." I was like, "Oh Lord." He said, I haven't been on your TV show." I said, "Well, you know what, Judge Coffee, we're gonna make that happen." I know he was joking, but you know, I think the prayer just kind of changed the atmosphere. I mean, it wasn't no reason for me to get nervous or nothing, but I was like, wow. But Jennifer Mitchell was the only judge, because some of the other judges that was sitting there, they were asking questions. And I remember the female that went up before me, they had mentioned something about Jennifer Mitchell, her knowing Jennifer Mitchell and all of that. And you know, with her knowing the judge, it wouldn't affect. We actually had to get sworn in on something. But we had to be cross-examined on a situation. But she was like, it wouldn't affect, you know, her and all of that. So anyways, Judge Mitchell was sitting there in court. She was quiet. She didn't ask me no questions. I was like, I wonder if she be looking at the vlogs. But she was sitting there. She was very polite, though. She was very confident. I'm telling y'all, that lady is tall, real tall in stature. And I mean, just even when she talks, like, it's right to the point. And hey, I mean, that lady was sitting there looking like, this ain't what you want. Like, she has an intimidating factor about her. Hey, Miss Kitty. Hey, Gray Face. It's a lot of people up. I guess a lot of people getting ready for work. But Judge Mitchell she didn't ask me any questions. Like for the most part, she was just quiet. But she did say a few things, but she didn't ask me when I was up there. She was pretty quiet. But I think they were in Judge Coffey's courtroom because he handles that particular situation was in court for those proceedings, and they was looking to, because I think that it's going to be spread out amongst their courtroom. um you know so they wanted, I guess they was looking at how he handled it. But I was like, dog, and I said that to say this, like, dog, sitting there and looking at those judges and all that black. And of course, I've been in courtrooms and stuff before, but like having all of them in there in those criminal court, that I know it's got to be an intimidating factor, or for like the straight drops and stuff, because it's a cold atmosphere. You got this judge, and you're gonna have a jury that's deciding on your fate, and anybody, I mean, already knows that. I mean, it's just a process as it relates to straight drop. I don't know I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, has Cornelius got a court date yet, Grayface? Because I don't. I'm talking about as far as his trial, because I haven't heard anything. Not unless it has happened since I haven't been on social media. You know what? I don't know, because you know what? I had heard that he was supposed to, about back in like February, he was supposed to declare himself indigent. Has that quietly happened? Because I was thinking about, even if he declares himself indigent, um, his lawyer may decide to stay on. Cornelius and Drop got separate dates. I thought they do. They got separate dates, but Cornelius' trial date has not been set. Not unless it has happened. See, I think everybody thought that Cornelius' trial date was set too. Cornelius, the last I checked, and it's been a few days, Cornelius don't have a trial date. Only the next hearing in May for Cornelius and Drop, 3 days apart. Okay. But I wonder, when all of this stuff starts coming out, because it's going to start coming out, will people be able to accept, what comes out? Hey, one thing about it, the truth does not need any guidance, because it can stand on its own. Um, I just wonder, but hey, um, I realize that it's a lot of people that's not on here for the truth. They're on here for a check. Hey, it's whatever. T, my thing is how Govan gets to run around when they label him a mastermind. I, I I don't know, Anthony. Hey, I want to. I don't. I tell you. Mm, um, the only thing that I could think of, and I could be wrong. The only thing I could think of is I don't know. I don't even want to guess. Hey, Sierra. That's a weird situation, though. I tell you. Hey, Andre, that's a real weird situation. um, I've never known it to happen, not unless there were special circumstances. Mm, mm, but yeah, I guess, I guess we'll see. But the thing about it is, Straight Drop's attorney may ask for another continuance. I don't see it happening in May, but it could. But I don't see it because I I I think they're still interviewing jurors and stuff. Greyface says Govan don't have the mastermind label no more. Remember, they said they know how his role, which, well, you had um the DA to say they have a better understanding of what his role was in this situation. But he still has the same charges, right? Kind of like Shondell Barnett. Now, I was looking for Shondell Barnett, and his warrant is not showing up. But then some people went in there and said they found it. I don't know why. Sometimes it shows up for me, sometimes it does not. Um, but does he still have the charge, Greyface? Because I don't think his charges have changed. Seems like that judge letting him get away with a lot. I don't know, Teresa. Now, this is and I don't know. You could be right, but I just believe, and I just have a difference of it, and this is just my opinion. Nobody actually told me anything because his paperwork is sealed. But for some reason, I believe that she kind of put the crack on him. She pulled out the whip on him, and she kind of locked him down a little bit more. That's what I think, and I think that's why she sealed it. I don't think he's working or nothing. Um, I think that she gave him some more stipulations. Seems like the judge letting him get too pretty, but that's just my opinion. Too pretty Miss Kitty, who give it to him in the first place. Audrey says, "How's Govan still alive?" I don't know, Andre, but we don't want to be talking about killing people. At least not right now. Andre, Anthony says, Shondell been Casper on him all the whole time. Boy, slippery. Shondell ain't slippery. Shondell stupid. Shondell, Shondell was tucked. Shondell was he messed himself up. He almost got himself put in back in. Anthony Brown says Anthony says Shondell been Casper. Greyfish says Shondell got the same charges on that warrant. I don't know why. I don't know if I be missing a letter because if you spell the name wrong, but I spell it Sundal. Is it Barnett? And then I spell it Burnett, and it still don't come up. Govan, the MVP. That's why he able to move around like that. Kitty said he's still working. Too pretty Miss Kitty says, I don't think he knows why he's there. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, Remy is such a good mother. She's very protective. I be thinking, I'm like, oh my God, like Remy been up under me and was such a baby. and she'll get out and eat, and she be looking back at them babies, and they start crying as soon as she ain't up around them no more. They start crying. And it's funny how, like, when they're feeding, when they're on her breast, how they suck their milk just like they sound like a real baby. Y'all know how babies sound when they're sucking their bottles when they're newborn, how they be gupping and stuff. I'm like, oh my, like, it's just so unbelievable to me. They can't even open their eyes or see, but they be scooting, and they know how to scoot right back to her, and get to her breast. And then when one of them get away, she knows how to go and get it when it starts crying. She know how to pick it up without hurting it and bring it back to the litter. I said, oh wow, this is so amazing. Of course, I've named them. Their names are Ranger, Roscoe. The girl died. Her name would have been Rainbow. But Ranger, Roscoe, shit, I done forgot their names, y'all. Rockets. Ranger, Roscoe, Rockets. And Robbie. Ranger, Roscoe, Rocket, and Robbie. Yeah, one of them died, and she was a healthy big puppy. She was so, but it happened because when I heard them, I didn't know she was having those babies. I was sitting looking at TV, and then I happened to hear, I saw her act funny, but then I started hearing them. And I said, Remy, you had them. And she like went into protective mode, y'all. She growled at me, and I tried to get in there and help her. Yeah, they're full-blooded Yorkies. I tried to get in there and help her, and she bit my hand. I was just so surprised. And she bit me hard. She broke skin. And so she went into protective mode. I didn't know that she actually had one. I saw the second one. And so she sat on the girl trying to protect it. And so when she finally got up to have the other one, the girl, it was nothing I could do. She was already, because she started trying to lick her and stuff and trying to bring her back. She was, and you could tell like she was devastated. Next time I'll know what to do, because I was shaking. I had to calm myself down because I had to go get my gloves, and then I had to. I think me coming around her sent her into a pandemonium, because when she started having them, she started trying to move around. I pulled her out of a cage, try to help her, and next time I won't do that. Next time I know to have her like in a box or something. I don't know. But I started cutting umbilical cords and stuff. Like the last one was a big one that came out, and it came out like 45 minutes. I thought she was finished. I thought she said 5. And it came out like 45 minutes after the other ones, and it was not moving. And so I'm so glad I was looking at the YouTube video where I had the suction. And so I started put the suction in his mouth and started suctioning his mouth, and then that's when he started breathing. It was just so weird. He was like, he started doing that. So I was like, because he wasn't moving, but he was one of the bigger ones. But I hate that so bad. The girl was so pretty. She had a gold face, just like Riley. I next time I'll know to stay away. Even now, like when I come near her cage and she's feeding and stuff, she'll come out. When she comes out of the cage, she'll come up to me, let me rub her and hug her and stuff. But she do not, and I feed her and all that. She do not want me near those babies. Period. It's weird. So I take her out, or I let her out to use the restroom. That's when I get the opportunity to see the babies and weigh them. And she got 2 that are, because I was like, dog, it's 2 that are malnutrition. It's so little, but they're actually like came out like the big ones are like her standard size Yorkies. And the doctor told me that would happen. And there are 2 that are like the miniature toy Yorkies, like Riley. So that's why they're little, because they took out the Riley. But they asses be eating their butts off. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Get a little pool next time. I don't know if it's ever a next time. And then here's the thing that's gonna trip y'all out. Y'all know, we've had a Maltese. I bought my daughters a Maltese off of Craigslist, y'all. Probably about 8 years ago. So she old. That's when you could still buy things on Craigslist. I paid $60 for Snowball because they was trying to get rid of her. Don't y'all know that Riley got Snowball pregnant and Snowball old? I told my mama, God, I hope Snowball don't it don't she don't die giving birth. So I'm gonna have to take her to the doctor. Probably I'm make my girls take her because they're gonna have to. She probably a high risk pregnancy or something. Hell, I don't know. But those puppies will be Morkies. I never even heard of them Morkies. I told y'all Remy is a little horny something. I mean Riley is a little horny something. As soon as Remy had those babies, he could like there's a smell when they start having those babies. And immediately, y'all, he started after she had those babies, he started humping his pillow like his little wing stretch way out when he is in heat. Immediately, I guess he knew she was ready again. Oh, God, Jesus Christ. That little dog's too horny. They said, gosh, yeah, Riley, he stay horny. I told y'all, like he would cry because Remy liked to sleep on the side. She's supposed to. She have a bed on the side of my bed, and so, but I wake up and she be in my bed before she had the babies. So Riley would be. I would keep him in the cage. He would be crying. So I was like, okay, I went and got him a bed. I put it on the side of my bed, so he jumps up. I be putting him in the cage, and I put his bed in the cage ever since. So he jumped up. I woke up one morning. He had jumped up in my bed, y'all. I sleep on my side, and it woke me up. I could feel something, y'all. He jumped on my side on top of me, humping me. Oh, I hit him, and see dogs like that to make you knock the hell out of him. I said, "Get your ass off of me! Get out of my room!" And then you can't fuss at him too much because he be all nervous and running. So he can't sleep in my bed no more. He can't sleep in my room with me either. She said, my dog name is Riley, and he just started humping his teddy bear and lamb chop. His teddy bear lamb chop. Good morning, Jay. Good morning, I am She Johnson. But other than that, he's a sweet dog. The only thing that Riley do that I don't like is, I mean, he a little bit, he's slick bad, but he be shaking when you catch him doing stuff. He starts shaking. It's hard to do anything to him. But I realize dogs are manipulative. Like I'd be like, Lord, how can I even punish him if I catch him? He ball up in the corner, start shaking and stuff. I go, Lord, I can't do nothing to this dog shaking like that. But he like to when he go in the back and he get quiet. I say, Riley, get up here. I go back to he likes to bite on the heels of my. He know I don't play about my heels, but he be sneaking back there. And then now he's so slick, he'll grab a heel and go up under my bed and start biting on my heels. She said, "Yeah, he playing. He playing. Yeah, he playing me. He bad. He'll ball up in the corner, start shaking. I go, oh, get on out of here. I can't even do nothing to him." Yep. So yeah, I wonder when Cornelius is gonna get his trial. When they're gonna set his trial date. That's what I want to know. Because as of right now, he does not have a trial date. Hmm. Okay, he said he emailed me Shondell info. Okay, that's what I thought. He's got to take the stand on straight drop first. It's gonna be interesting to see what he says. I mean, I think Cornelius gonna Jamarcus Johnson gonna have to Jamarcus gonna have to come up. Well, okay, well they only just told him he couldn't say everything at that particular time anyways because I think Jamarcus know who Unc is. I believe it's in my opinion. I believe he told him who Unc was, but they just didn't want him to say it right then and there. So I don't know why some eat their babies, but I was so scared of that. I was like, Lord, I don't want her to eat her babies. But she's so protective of them babies. It's ridiculous. I don't know why some dogs eat their babies, y'all. Why do some other dogs eat their babies? Got to get an early start. First thing hit my head was young dog as I go see someone that I feel trying to snake me. Oh wow. They eat them if one is a runt. So how do you know if one is a runt? What is a runt? One that's sick? Is that what a runt is? Sick? They say use shoot. At first Riley was trying. He wanted to look at him, but he's scared of Remy. He's scared of Remy, and even like he don't. I don't let him get close to the cage, her cage. But even if I take him out, when I take him out, and I take them out, them out to use the restroom at different times now. But like when she hear me getting him out of his cage, she start growling. "Arr!" And he don't go. I mean, she ain't playing. She don't want nobody near those babies. I think I'm gonna take her to the doctor because I was reading some stuff. I've been kind of concerned because I know they said that her placenta is supposed to come out. I didn't see no placenta. They said they eat it most of the time. Okay, because I know when I was looking at I was like, dog, I didn't see no placenta at all, and I don't want her to catch no infections and stuff. Hamsters eat their babies. Oh wow. Yes, the puppies are here. I've been wanting to like take videos and pictures of them, but as soon as I pull I get on my knees and walk up to that cage and take my camera out, like she hovers over them. She'll lay on them. I was like, no, I don't want to take no chances on her smothering them. I mean, I was like, dog, Remy. I mean, I thought we was closer than that. It seemed like it gives her a lot of anxiety. I highly doubt an alleged gunman gets 3 years to work out his own deal. This seems like a delay from the feds for more charges. Them folks was caught up in doing. Them folks was doing everything out there in the street. That's for sure. You have to dig out placenta. No, I can't dig it out. Thank you, Sharon. I got to dig the placenta out. I can't do that. I'm just gonna have to go. And them folks know they wrong for them pediatrician. I mean, for those veterinarian bills. Just in her pregnancy. Let's see. Now I was gonna pay $1,000 for her to have a C-section. She had the babies a day before because they was due on April the 1st. I think they was due on April the 1st. And she had them on March the 31st. But just in taking her to the doc, each and every time she went to the doctor, they did everything. They did everything they could to try to get $500 out of me. Over 500. They did everything each and every time. Well, I think you need this dog food. I said, well, the benefit dog food, isn't that what be in the store? Yeah, but they don't really have this chicken and rice. I said, I'll go get it. I'm not gonna pay y'all $10 a can for a small damn can of dog food when I can go into Walmart and get it for $2, $3. Well, she'll need a blood test. I said, y'all gave a blood test the last time. Each and every time her bill was never, I think only one time I took her. That was the only time that her bill was like 230 something dollars, and that was cheap. Each and every time they tried to get a five out of me. And so now when I take her, because I feel just compelled to take her because she acting weird. I was reading like when they have babies and they act weird, like all she want to do is lay in there and feed, and she act funny with me. They said placenta could still be up in there. She don't want me touching the baby. She acting funny. All she do is just want, when she'll come out and eat, and then when the baby start crying, she hurry up and run back in the cage. I hope she's not depressed. So I think I'm gonna have to take her to. I need to, just make sure everything went good. Yeah, those vet bills be high. Well, we need to do this, this, and that. How much is all that gonna be? Um, 400. When I go, I don't want to pay $500 no more. Okay, well, I'm gonna try to get it under five. And when they try to get it under five, it's gonna be 480 something. Hell, you could have charged me the whole five. Postpartum. Yeah, I hope she ain't having postpartum. Oh, mm. Said straight drop lawyer, no, the longer he stalled the case, the longer we'll hear more info about who paid for the hit and more. We know who straight drop lawyer really working for. Of course. He ain't working for straight drop. I'm gonna tell y'all something. One plus one it always equals two. Two plus two is four, right? Um, being her first leader, she may just be overprotected. And it seems like I don't know, maybe she just look weird, like her titties hanging. Um, look like she got skinny. She looked like, but I guess the babies came. Yeah, hey, I don't know. She. Mm, mm. Y'all know how I am. I'm a worry wart. I have to see something. Being her first leader, she may just being overprotected. I'm gonna tell you something because like I put her out to use the restroom. She go out good and use the restroom. And you know what? And I've been looking at her stool. Like when I put her out to she go on back there and use the restroom, her stool has been like really, really black. So I was reading that like if all of the placenta didn't come out, it normally comes out in the stool. She's probably adjusted to motherhood and body changes. She overprotective like us women are most. Yeah, I guess that would be, looking at the Yorkies like that's on YouTube, they seem to be very open um to their owners and stuff. But this is her first litter though. But Remy was never friendly. So I mean, um, not to other people she would. She like my mama. She like my mama. She go sit up under my mama. When puppies get older, you're gonna need to give them deworming medicine. Okay. It's something how as like with either even pups, when she go out to use the restroom, oh my God, those puppies start crying and they will not stop crying until she come back. When I let her out so she can eat, they immediately start crying and it puts her in a panic because she be running from the cage to the bowl, the cage to the bowl, because those puppies be crying. So who do you all think paid for the hit? Who do y'all think paid for the hit? Hey, the real little T. They said Hetty. Why y'all think Hetty ain't been showing himself? What y'all think going on? Ain't nobody heard from Hetty. Maybe he want to try to be quiet because wants somebody to pay him a lot of money for an interview. But I don't think, other than us, I don't think nobody else really looking for him. I'm with you, straight face. I said straight face, gray face. Ashley says an assortment of CMG affiliates. He gonna pop. When is his birthday? In May? He's supposed to have a birthday bash in Atlanta. They said he running scared. He don't even let his girlfriend post him no more. Mm. I because the birthday bash, there had been talks last year of it being in Atlanta. I don't see him having a birthday bash in Memphis. The Great Face says, y'all know Gotti gonna get a phone call about being at them Diddy parties and on that jet too. He's showing he in the pictures too, ain't he? I wonder if Diddy made them pay to be at those parties. I didn't see. Did y'all? Was Jay Z at any of those parties? I don't think I've seen Jay Z on pictures at Diddy's parties. Heady knows he's not safe anymore after that. After they pop Diddy, while folks want to throw up, he got it. So much money, and money makes stuff go away. I know that's right. Diddy is considered to be more prestigious than Hetty, I guess. He's been out there way longer. He's way more well known. You're right. If they get him, they'll get anybody. And I've been watching. It looks like Jay Z is next. This is Jay Z was the first one invited. Do y'all believe that audio is of him and Shine? I mean him and not him and Shine, but him and Meek. The audio. Oh, okay. Says birthday bash June 22nd in ATL. It's on Devin Steele's page. Okay. Oh, Lord, Cypress and jumped up out of his sleep talking about CMG business. They must call and woke Cypress up. They woke Cypress up and said, Cypress, get up. She on. Hmm. Boosie promoting it. Mm. Boosie was just hollering about a few months ago if Dolph was alive, he would have got his money. I hope that was not a I wonder what made Boosie say that. I hope that wasn't a cryptic message. Hey, Mildred Goodman. Thank you. I guess from Ghazi. You don't hear him talking about that no more. I wonder if Ghazi gave him his money. I doubt it. But you don't hear anything about that guy that he was wanting his money from. Blue, what's his name? Blue. What's the name of the guy that Boosie said that they stole from him? Blue. Um yeah, young Blue. What's up, street politics? He said Boosie just be talking. How come nobody's talking about Young Blue anymore? Is he still making numbers? I said Young Blue number 251 on the charts. That's bad. If he number 251, his song, um, our player coach said he grinding. Ashley says, yep, that's it. I see Lotto is a headliner this year. I hope it goes great. Lato. Booster talked to damn much. He ain't been talking lately, have he? I ain't heard nobody, saying nothing about him. Has he still been talking? Greyface says Boosie going back to Dallas for a show. Last time he was there, he got shot. I don't think Boosie should go to Dallas. I don't think Boosie should go to Dallas. I don't. Boosie better keep his head on a swivel because they may be trying to finish. I'm telling you, I don't think he should go to Dallas. I'm gonna tell y'all why I don't think he should go to Dallas. I was listening to it. I just happened to. I was scrolling on YouTube. I clicked on a vlogger from out of Dallas. I clicked on his channel. And the first thing I heard him say, Boosie coming to Dallas. I hollered. I thought about the same thing. And he said it several times. Boosie coming to Dallas. Boosie coming. I said Boosie don't need to go to Dallas. The Black Barbie says, get them bees. Sister Love and Janie Z and the bee wife and his just because I'm petty. Boo has been doing a lot of writing and opened a new studio. Missy, oh, well, that's good. I'm surprised Boosie didn't say nothing about that. Boosie be getting mad. Blue must have gave Boosie some money. He must have went ahead and gave Boosie some money. But I think Boosie want residuals. So did they really beat Boosie out of Blue? Did Gazi and them do that? Because you can't deviate from what the paperwork says. Guys have been in the game a long time. But I mean, we see how they do it now. They just flat out steal. So you can't say he didn't do it. Um, the blogger was just in ATL this past weekend. um, Ashley says Boosie doesn't want to pay artists. I personally feel Blue also backdoored Boosie, hoping to get out the deal. Just my opinion. That's probably what it was. I'm sure that's what it was, especially if he felt like he wasn't being done right. Good morning, little Miss Muffin. We just talking about. I was just up lurking. We just talking about a plethora of situations in and everything, in and everything, child. Hey, Tony P. Cypress. They said how your boss ducking and dodging. They said how your boss ducking and dodging, Cypress. Good morning, Yo Yo. Any word on Key Glock? I think in Key Glock out. I thought I saw Key Glock posting on his page. Let me. Where my phone? At? Did I leave my phone back there in my bed? I think I did. Y'all in Key Glock out. Y'all know what these folks is been trying to get these people locked up. Look at what they doing to. I haven't. They be trying to get these especially when they're on paper. They try to get them locked back up. The game that they playing is dirty. It almost seems you have to watch some of these officials too because they believe in extortion because they bad about extortion in Louisiana. I'm talking about the city officials. Thank you for coming on, Jay. Okay, he said Greyface says he thinks he was released the same day. They didn't make it public, and they shouldn't have, because you know how these folks is. They'll send a damn fool out in a minute. You know these folks crazy. Y'all know I be getting on. These people, because they really be getting on my nerves with the stupid stuff that they do. Hey, Steve-O. And they'll send a damn crash dummy out. Oh, we know what Key Glock at. You go get him. We gonna get. Well, they'll pay somebody $1 million. I give you $1 million if you go jump into the Mississippi River. That nigga said he gonna give me $1 million. Don't you know somebody will go jump in the river? Man, I'm gonna have $1 million. Man, I can survive that. I'm gonna go jump in the river. You stupid Negro, you ain't getting out the damn river, damn fool. And you have somebody to go do it. What's up, paper bag? He only got a ticket for the weed. The guy with him had a warrant. Yeah, but I heard him tell Keylock that he was gonna have to take him to be processed. He said something about the light too. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, don't y'all go nowhere. Let me turn the fan on. I can't. Y'all know I can't sleep with my air on because them damn puppies get too cold. So I have to sleep with a fan on. I'm so glad I had a fan on hand. I ain't turned on a fan in other than the ceiling fans in forever. Okay. I have to go outside and get him. I can't even let him run in no more. Because if he run in the house, she will jump up. She will go crazy. So I have to pick him up and bring him in so she won't panic. Because she's scared he want to come near those babies. And he don't be want to do nothing but just look in the cage at them. She do not want him looking in the cage at those babies. And they over there just eating. That's why they're so quiet. All of them on a titty. I said I'm gonna have to get the rest of them sold real quick because I know how I am. I become too attached. If I keep them too long, I can't sell them because I ain't nowhere in the world I'm gonna rip a puppy away from me, and they're used to me. A little Miss Muffin says Key Clark fixing to put out something with him and Dolph. He keeps hinting to it on social media. Yeah, I have pets. And I'm at this point. I guess I'm the damn dog lady because my puppy had a litter of Yorkies, and they are jet black. So y'all do their colors change? Like, because it looks like on with the Yorkies, looking at all of the other channels, all of them came out black. Do their colors change? So you don't really know what color that they're gonna be, right, until they get older. Good morning, M Rose. Okay, Teresa says they changed. Okay, because I was like, dog, all of them are jet black. Of course, Remy is black. She white on the bottom, and Riley is black, but he's gold in the face. But looking at all of like the other channels on Yorkies giving birth and stuff, every Yorkie came out jet black. I was sitting looking at TV, and she was so quiet with it. I just happened to hear the babies. We was getting ready to talk about something before I got up with Key Glock. Okay, it says Key Glock. He's been hinting that he's gonna put out an album. Oh, Street Politics says he was out the same day. He was out the same day for that BS. You don't get no time for weed unless you got bails. Okay. Well, of course, I mean, it was good that Key Glock is pretty quiet and private. He knows how to move anyways. I found that weird that they pulled him over. They said they pulled him over for tent. So I mean that's just a sign they need to keep they need to always keep he needs to always keep professional security. But it looks like when he was at they performed somewhere, he had professional security around him. All of them did. Yeah, my puppy had the babies. She had one girl and four boys, and the girl, she was a healthy big girl, but you know, next time we'll know better. I don't know to let her do her thing and stay away, and just I did have to cut the umbilical cord for two, and I had to pull myself together for that because when I was freaking out, she started freaking out. It is a lot of responsibility. And I find myself, I was like, oh Lord, I don't care how clean you keep them, how clean you, I can't, I'm shampooing my carpet today. Um, I received that, Clarinetta. I received that. I promise you, if I was to hit that $1 billion lottery, I wouldn't say anything, but I'll get on here and I'll be giving out I'll find a way to be giving out prizes like money every week. Nobody would have to buy a ticket. We'll do the numbers game. I'll be giving out $5,000 every Friday. No, I need to go get a playpen. As a matter of fact, I'll go get a playpen today. A little small playpen. Teresa says 7. I guess we could play the numbers game. I'll buy somebody's lunch. I'll buy somebody's lunch this morning on the way to work. Let me get my pen out. We haven't played the numbers game. I'll buy two people's lunch this morning. How about that? That's how we used to do. I started getting scared to play that damn game because these people, not y'all, but how people they like to play games with their cash app stuff. Where is? We'll play right before I get ready to get out, which is probably in about 30 minutes. And Rose says, I wonder if They hit the jackpot. No, they said nobody won. It's up to $1 billion. I'm gonna go get me a ticket. Yeah, they was cutting up so bad in I'll have to say around the whole Tennessee area because they was all the way they was acting a fool all the way down there in Millington. And that's I love to go to that Walmart. That's my favorite Walmart because it has everything in there. And I'd like to go down there to get me stop at the market and get me watermelons. But I was y'all when I wonder when they're gonna put the watermelons out, y'all, because I love watermelons. That's my favorite. I love a damn watermelon. I buy two a week, and when it's watermelon season, I buy two a week. I put 30 or 40 tickets when it start to get high with power play. Now, Greyface just made a comment. Teresa says, my daughter got me a watermelon Friday from a farmer's market. I wonder if they've started. Maybe I need, because see, I can't eat watermelons that don't have seeds in them. Are they seeded? I don't eat watermelons that are seedless because it's something ain't right about that. I don't eat no fruit that don't have, I don't eat grapes without seeds. I know. I be wanting to tell my best friend, girl, why don't you send me a watermelon? But I know that can't happen. But I know Florida have them out. I think they're almost in season in Florida all year round, almost. I want me a damn watermelon. I cannot wait. I don't think that we start really getting watermelons in our area until like the seeded ones until like the end of May. We used to have a guy who grew watermelons. It happened twice. They would be sitting out on airways, like airways and Holmes Road. And they one time they robbed the watermelon man. That old man, he died from old age though. And then the last time they killed the watermelon man. These folks crazy as hell. Cypress TV not before, but after check the scoreboard. I was looking at one of I was looking at somebody post. It was a female posted in order to beat your component, you have to score one more than them. These women be putting out cryptic messages too. You have to watch them. Yeah, they be injected if there ain't no seed. I can't. Um, I can't eat no seedless watermelon or grapes. And don't you know it's hard even in Whole Foods. You don't hardly see seedless grapes. I mean, seeded grapes. They don't have them. They want to give us all of this genetically modified food. I think this one came from Mexico, not in season yet in Texas. Oh. It's hot in Mexico all year round, isn't it, Teresa? Because I was looking at this channel that I like to look at, and this guy was he was like touring I think it's El Paso, Texas. And so when he was out there, because you don't ever even hear people talk about El Paso, Texas, but it was some black people in El Paso when he was out there, but it's mostly Hispanics. And so he was like, the guy was like, I feel like I'm in Mexico with all these dogs around. And the guy said, oh, you're close to it. It's right there up the road. If you look right up the road, you can see over into Mexico. They said El Paso is dope. Don't y'all know that's where George Jefferson that played on the Jeffersons? That's where he was living at in El Paso, Texas. Nobody would have ever thought that he was living. Anybody lived in El Paso, but it was some black folks, standing out and chilling and hanging out on the corner. And they said the same thing. They like El Paso. Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button too, okay? Make sure you guys hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button for me. It's Newski TV said, Auntie, I'm in Salt Lake City, Utah right now. They're racist as well. Really? In Salt Lake City, it's like and they're like around the mountains. Like they're up in the mountains and it's really cold and stuff. There all the time. Auntie, I'm in Salt Lake, Utah, a long way from third world and airways in Dwight. Oh yes indeed. Laredo, Texas, El Paso, the pipeline. Okay. Good morning. Um, Newski says I'm 98 miles from NBA Young Boy. NBA Young Boy lives in Utah. I hear it stays cold up in Utah all the time. Yellow key. On Cypress, nobody even listens to Lil Me. So Cypress, now you bumping Lil Migo? Straight dropper, even finesse, not even Gotti. Up here in Boston, Rhode Island, New York. In Rose, I didn't know you live around Rhode Island. You know what? For some reason, I've always wanted to visit Rhode Island, and I'm going to. I don't know why I want to. I hear Rhode Island has the best seafood. Newski TV says, because blacks are not out here. I was the only black MF coming from Memphis to Dallas to Salt Lake. So you're living in Salt Lake? He said, "Me go." Greetings from H Town, Texas. Texas greetings, strolling stoner. Um, and Rose says, only CMG. I've been hearing these little folks around my way playing. Is ESTG. Long live Dolph. In Dolph we trust. Cypress CB says, only Gotti and Bag. Oh Lord. So how did Moneybags how did Moneybags album do? Didn't he drop an album? How has his album been doing? No love zesty for saying he wished Moneybag was his brother. Why no love say that? What made him say that? Finesse said some stuff about no love that I think was evil. What's up, Monica? I don't think that's my moderator, Monica. I think that's another Monica. No love did say that. Better than staying in the city and getting killed over S. I ain't trying to play tough like everybody in the M out here. More life out of Memphis. So you saying everybody from out of Memphis is living in Utah? Clarinet says, "Oh Lord, I thought that was Monica Jane." Maybe I read that wrong. The Emerald says, these little folks listen to Lil Durk, Lil Baby, NBA, Young Boy, Key Glock, and another rapper. I forgot who. The goal is to get out them hoods. And I say that's true. The goal is whatever happened to what's the name of the young man from out of Memphis? He went missing and his mother was on the news. She was really concerned about him. Y'all, what's his name? He's from out of North Memphis. It's a better living than our city, but we be stuck in our ways to leave. That's true. Yeah, you know what? I would suggest that anybody that's got something going on until the politicians get it right. I would suggest that they leave Memphis. Don't. Oh, I hate to say, you know, leave. I would suggest that they leave Memphis for their own safety. Cause see, in Memphis, it seemed like to me that the criminals at this point getting treated, yeah, in NLE Chopper getting treated like royalty. You know, people talk about Mississippi, but you get you a nice house in a suburban town in Mississippi, you go up to the police station and um put on file that you know you have a stalker and all of that. And the police chief will come out and say, well, if it's you, if someone comes on your property, you killed or some bitch. I mean, so I mean, you ain't got to worry about even going through nothing in Mississippi, okay? If somebody tries to violate you, because when the police get there, they're gonna finish them if you don't. Ashley says it's not out yet, just a single busing. Well, it's not much safer in ATL for rappers. Wow. He make music for young niggas. I can't really listen to him like that. Real question is why we make rap dangerous. I don't know why they make rap dangerous because I feel like they make it dangerous so that these young men can be unalived for the insurance policies. That's all that it's about. Yeah, that's all that it's about. It says slap on the ass juvenile charges. 2 and 1 a joke. No self defense law. Young dudes getting AR and 18 life. Um, AR 18 life is crazy now. Yeah. Cypress, you from North, but South Memphis is where my cousin wants us to go there to visit the food and places. But I'm sorry, after Cypress said, if I play Gotti in South Memphis, it won't be safe. I don't think that's true, M. Rose. I don't think that's true. People go to Memphis and they be all down at the mural and they be taking pictures and stuff, and those dudes be hanging out there. They don't do nothing to nobody. They make sure that they don't. They know people. I think even if they robbers and killers, they don't be want nobody to they don't be want to do nothing to nobody that's coming to pay their respects to dog. Tony P says they make their little money and leave thousands of folks wanted to be them rushing to the pen or the cemetery. They go on to get a house, to get a white fenced dogs and a happy family. It's a shame how they don't care how they play Russian roulette with these young men's lives. I bet you, I'm willing to bet you Sexy Red don't even got $1 million. I'm willing to bet you Sexy Red probably don't even have $100,000 yet. And they out here exploiting her. They use her to usher in a certain culture. That's true. These young men don't care. They be just willing to do it. All they think about is the money. It says Sexy Red is around top rappers. I'm not sure if Glorilla has more money than her. Just my opinion. I bet Glorilla don't have a million. It's Newski TV. Folks love, oh god, these niggas really hate Dolph, bruh. That's just Dolph Hood. Go to Side South by Youngster and Glock Hood, where Heavy Camper and them at. Let's see, just Dolph Hood, go to Southside by Youngster and Glock Hood, where Heavy Camp and them at Memphis. Oh, why you say Memphis fake? The whole Memphis ain't fake, Newski. And I don't think Youngster Hood rock with him. Did that CMG bash at FedEx Memphis fake as if on God? It's been 26 years, most of y'all longer. But come on now. It's been 26 years, most of y'all longer, but come on now. The whole Memphis ain't fake now. Newski. Now you know I be getting mad when people be talking about Memphis like that. The whole Memphis ain't fake. Um, no, I don't think I would take so much offense to it if I didn't feel like certain people, some people probably don't really need to be they probably need to get away from the dog situation because I was listening. I was sometimes I tune in every now and again. I might tune in to certain vloggers and I listen to their panels and stuff. And I think that it's not it for some people it's not so much even about getting justice for young Dolph because no vlogger can get justice for young Dolph, period. I think it's more so about they it's not personal for them, but they have developed a disdain for the Memphis vloggers. And so they go on different panels to try and bash Memphis, and you can hear the venom. Like it's a lot of twisted people on here. For real. And I'm not talking about you though, Newski. I'm just saying, I'm just thinking now, like it's a lot of twisted people on here. And if you've started when people get on here and start talking about, Memphis killed Dolph, that's a clear sign that they need to go on and check themselves in. Like I have other people, and I know people try to say you too deep and stuff. It's been other people, like my pastor have started logging in because of the craziness. It was like it's maybe we need to pray and some more. Like it's more people that have been tuning in. So it's not just me because I know I could be deep. And they go, "Ooh, it's some twisted folks. I don't know how you get on there. These folks, it's twisted." First of all, a lot of them don't even give a damn about Young Dolph. It's more so now, they have developed a disdain for whatever for the Memphis vloggers, and they want, and if they feel like people that are from Memphis, love the city. They get on to try and they want to spread it becomes very personal to them. It's a lot of people, they're either on drugs or they're mentally unstable, because there is no way in the world, because it's crime that goes on. It's a lot of other cities that have way more crime than Memphis. Their politicians try and hide it, or they just don't sensationalize it. Well, Memphis is more so sensationalized because of the rappers. The spotlight is on the rappers, and because of the unfortunate situation of young Dolph. And so it has brought a lot of attention, just because people are interested because of the players that are involved. And so, people vlog on what gets them numbers. But it is extremely, people are twisted. People are completely twisted. And I'm serious. Hey, I know we all can have some kooky ways, but I got healthy kooky ways. And that's just because I have paranoias because of the way I was trained not to trust nothing. So I guess it make you seem kooky because I dissect everything. When people do stuff, I be trying to figure out what made them do it, because it's always, there's a cause and an effect to everything, right? But it's just some people that are twisted to the point they want to put certain narratives out, and they might not, it's, they want certain narratives out, so they become sadistically obsessed with this narrative that they've made up in their head. And if they feel like there's a vlogger that knows that it's some BS, and they go, hey, I'm not going to go with that, and their brain twists up. And I'm serious, it's their brain start twisting up like y'all remember that candy twist that they used to have out. Their brain start twisting up because in their mind they want to be able to put out a crazy narrative, and they want to see how far it can go so that they can sit back and say, that's my work. That's how twisted these folks are. Like on YouTube, they can be all that they can be, which is because they ain't never been a goddamn thing in their whole life, and they still sorry, some of them, okay? But they're able to be whoever it is that they want to be, just like a kid. Okay, so yeah, we got to pray for the mind, child, the mind. That's what we got to start praying for. Lord, touch it's the mind. The mind is twisted on a lot of these folks, because it ain't nowhere in the world I'm gonna get on here and start saying, all Chicago people is messed up. I mean, hey, and I'm like this anger, like, and it ain't because they really mad about FBG Duck or all, or none of them getting killed. It's because they mad at somebody that's from Chicago. You see what I mean? That's when a person is certifiable. I just don't have that type of energy to go at people. I don't have that type of energy to go at people like that. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. I don't have in my, like, I don't have that type of. I don't think like that. Every state got issues. I'm getting ready to see what's the number one. Um, Hold on. Ooh, oh Jesus, Lord have mercy. Okay, so in 2023, Birmingham was considered the murder capital. Okay, Louisiana came after that. St. Louis was number three. Detroit was number four. Memphis was number five. Baltimore was number six. Little Rock was number seven. Ohio was number eight. Wisconsin was number nine. Kansas City, Missouri was number 10. Pueblo, Colorado was number 11. Oakland, California was number 12. San Bernardino, California was number 13. Pennsylvania number 14. Georgia number 15. Let's see. Okay. For number 20, most dangerous city in 2024. Let's see what they're saying. 2024. It's saying thus far Detroit, Michigan, number one, Memphis, number two, Birmingham, Alabama, number three, Baltimore, Maryland, number four, St. Louis, Missouri, number five, Kansas City, Missouri, number six. I know that gets down in Kansas City because a lot of my family over there. Because we was gonna have our family reunion in Kansas City, and they changed it to it ain't no better in Philadelphia, but my cousins and aunties in Kansas City, Missouri was saying, we don't, this not do it here. The crime too bad. Okay. Number seven, Cleveland, Ohio. Number eight, Little Rock, Arkansas. Number nine, Wisconsin. And number 10, Stockton, California. So right now, the most dangerous city, the number one most dangerous city is the top three is number one, Detroit, number two, Memphis, number three, Birmingham, Alabama. They said that's where the first 48 be at. Nola Girl says during Cove, a lot of people found fame on YouTube, and that check gave them hope. Some didn't want to return to a regular job, so they desperate for content. Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot of things that's changing on YouTube. My lawyer was telling me it's like a lot of things changing. Like after a while, you ain't gonna, and you can see it like in the numbers now. The reasons that they're doing some things with the numbers because of how people go and buy. Um, they're cracking down on that. After a while, you ain't gonna be able to hardly even get a check. It takes a bunch of crabs in a barrel Negroes to mess up something. To know what's going on is to be in these streets in the not on YouTube. You making something out of nothing, auntie, and I'm still gonna support you though. I don't know what you're talking about, Newski, but you said I'm making something out of nothing. I wasn't even talking to you when I was talking about that, but for you to say to know what's going on, you need to be in the streets and not on YouTube. You're not even in Memphis. I be in Memphis every day, and I do be in the streets. So I'm more amped to hear it before you. But thank you for supporting me though. But I wasn't talking to you. But since you wanted to throw that out there to me, that means that you was slick hating. But I'm in the streets more. I'm willing to bet because I'm in the streets of Memphis every day. I'm in the streets of Memphis every day. I'm willing to bet that you're not. You the one said you in Utah. But I appreciate you supporting me, though. You can't throw nothing out at me and think I'm not gonna come back at you. So for you to take that because I'm talking about something else, Newski, that means that you was being slick feeling a certain way. Which I mean, hey, you got a right to feel however you want to feel. But if you come on here and you throw out something, I mean, you jumped off the porch. I wasn't even talking to you. But since we're gonna keep it real, I be in the streets of Memphis every day. Now I don't run the streets, but I don't hesitate because I'm going into Memphis today. And I'm gonna be in the streets of Memphis all day today. So if something is heard, I'm gonna be the one to hear. I gotta go downtown to the courthouse today. So if something gonna be heard, I'm gonna be the one to hear it, Nooski, not you. But I appreciate you for supporting me though. Tony P says we don't need 10 blood pressure. Now my blood pressure not gonna be up early. I didn't even know what he talking about. Like he came at me and I don't even know what he was talking about. I started reading about other cities because I was talking about something that I saw on another channel. Okay, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. As my dad used to say, it's over with. It ain't no need in talking about it. Tony P says, we don't need to he said Yo-Yo says I started sweating in between. I know, right? He said he just took a plane 5 hours and 30 minutes on Memphis. That's cool. But Anuski, I be outside in Memphis every day. I don't, try to hide or anything like that. I mean, I don't. It ain't even no need. I be having my mask on sometimes. My voice is distinctive. It's this guy that was in, I was looking at some candles, asking him about some candles in Walmart. I had my damn mask on. He asked me, like, do you have a blog or something? I said no. So I mean, it's not like I'm not scared. I would move far away, right? I would take my businesses out of Memphis if I was scared to go. I was born and raised in Memphis. And trust me, when I go downtown, oftentimes I go straight, I come from out of Mississippi and go straight down Elvis Presley because I be wanting to see, like, go through South Memphis where I grew up at, and it brings back memories like of my childhood. Like I spent a great deal of my time in South Memphis. Things have changed now, but I still got family and stuff up there. I might go jump out and sit on the porch with them sometimes, but it ain't often because it's not really safe. And what they do, that's not my environment. I don't smoke weed. I'm not gonna go and sit around weed and they kids and stuff grown and they and all types of activities. I might pop off on the porch. If they have something going on at their house, I'm gonna jump out and get me a bone off the grill and I'm gone. But that's about it. You took it the wrong way about the end. What I say about no, but I was not talking about you though, Newski. I said that before I started saying that. That was not directed at you. If it had been directed at you, I promise to God I would have said it was you because I mean I would have, but I was thinking about something. I went on into thinking about something else that I had seen. I didn't say that you was hating on the city. I was saying that it was some other the person. I had a couple people in my mind, and it was not you because I've never seen you on another channel. Because when you had said something about Memphis, and then you said I meant up there around the area where Black Youngster and them at. I said, oh, okay, I saw that, but I didn't say nothing. You corrected it, but I started thinking about something else. I mean, I guess when you get older, Nooski, I mean, you know, you know how we be from one, we start talking about something else that we think about in our brain, right? But what I was saying about around Macmillan and places like that, I don't think those people up there, they got issues with Black Youngster. I don't know how they feel about Dolph, but I do know how they feel about him. Said, did you see? Did you used to cook chicken at Gary's Market? I ain't never in my life worked in no cooked no chicken nowhere, but in my house, love. I don't know nobody named Rodney. But Gary's has some good food, but I ain't been up there in Gary's in years. But I ain't never even worked at a chicken. I ain't never worked at Churches, Kentucky, Popeyes, nowhere. Only place I ever cooked chicken at is my house. But shout out to all the chicken cookers though. Danny and Deontay After Dark. Hey Tim. Hey Danny and Deontay After Dark. He said, "It's my daddy named Rodney." Lord have mercy. And Rose says it's 8:37 a.m. in my city, so it's 7:37 in Memphis. Yep. It always have to be a troll to come through. I don't even take that seriously. It's gotta be a troll to come through. Oh Lord have mercy. Nola girl says, I think some comments are to throw you off your focus on the topic. You probably right. That's probably what it is. A piece of chicken would be good right now. I love chicken. Shoots. I threw me some thighs on the grill. Hey Anthony. Darius, I don't know who you are coming in here talking about voodoo, but I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Go ahead and get on up out of here before your mouth be twisted all the way back around to the damn back of your damn head, nigga. Don't come in here with no crap because we don't we pray against you. You'll mess around. You can't play with a in a chat that is protected by the divine almighty. We come against any voodoo. We send it, as a matter of fact, we send it back to the sender. Okay, don't let it hit you in the middle of your goddamn forehead. Get your ass up out of my chat. Y'all block that shit. um I used to cook at a chicken place up here in Cincinnati, Ohio, called the Egos. Oh, okay, well that's cool. Yo-Yo says, I said what I said. I didn't speak to you. But if the shoes fit, wear neutrals. That's what I don't like. You addressing something you ain't talking. We ain't talking about. That's right. We rebuke and bind any spell, any witchcraft. We send it back to the sender, and may it manifest in their very own lives in less than 30 days. We protect it over here, child. Somebody came in here talking about voodoo, doing voodoo or something. Mm-mm. Good morning, Leo. Now, Darius, we ain't perfect. We do sin every day because I've been wanting to sin now for a month. But I've been holding. Darius, go on because I know y'all want me to act silly, but go on. We all sin, okay? We all sin. But and I've been wanting to sin now for a month or more. Hey, Miss Diane. Diane, where your ranch at? You don't have your ranch. Let me go into is your do you have your ranch? Hey, Miss Althea. Yes, they do have quick fingers. I'm telling you, I should have known that it would be some trolls to come up in here because I came on at like 5. They still be up geeked. Hey, Sunflower. I like that name, Sunflower. Hey, Tamara J. Yeah, the trolls are restless. Yo, what you talking about? I ain't said nothing to you. Y'all know what I would do I know what I would do if I was to hit that $1 billion. I said I would come on here and give out 5,000 and I would. But you know what I would do? I just thought about I would require whoever won, I would think of something and I wouldn't make it hard somebody to win. And so whoever won, I would do it once a week for so many months, right? For like 90 days. And I would require them, there would be a stipulation. First of all, we would have to FaceTime so I could see who you really are. You have to prove who you are. And then I give you the money, but the stipulation is you got to it would be for an investment in a bill in an investment in a business, right? So you have to um think of a business that you could work, right? It would help you to get started with a business. That's what I would do. I would help you get started with a business because we give out money and people just go waste money, right? But it would be money with a purpose. So you have to go get a business license. I would, if you don't know how to do it, I would have an expert to tell you everything you need to do to get your business started. Then you take the money and invest it in that business, right? Because you need a boost. You just got to have the grind to keep the revenues coming in, right? See, I think so. People be consistently. I think with our people, we got to get out of the mindset of consistently. Will just give me a handout. Give me a handout. we got to get in the mentality of just, well, give me a hand up. Give me a hand up. So I'll take you by your hand and pull you up, help you with your business, give you the money to put in the business. Now I help you to start a situation to create generational wealth and keep money generating in the Black community. And you keep that going, right? I have an expert to teach you how to fish so that you can have, so then after they show you the game and teach you how to fish, you can start going to fish for yourself to continuously keep feeding yourself, keep money generating wealth in your life, right, in your family lineage, and generating wealth and keeping money circulating in the Black community. That's the only way, y'all, we're gonna do better, is we got to keep the money circulating. We got to be open with helping each other. It's so often, right, and I don't want no share of the profit. I don't. I don't, because with $1 billion, you got to pay all those taxes and stuff on it. Shoot, why not donate that? You can get tax write-offs anyway. You know what I mean? Like, um, I, I I think like rich people have found a way, whether it's a tax write-off or not. I would do it. Okay, because I think rich people have found a way to they donate out so much money, and they keep, to help people with businesses in their communities and stuff, rather than having to give all that money back. That's how they keep wealth going. And I think it's unfortunate in our community, like we figure out stuff. Like I know how to write grants. I would love to like help nonprofit organizations um with grants. I would love to, but I can't trust nobody to everybody want to in which it wouldn't be on me anyways, but everybody, I just don't want the feds knocking at my door about nothing, right? As it relates to no government money, no federal dollars. Because hey, if a person says that they have a nonprofit, you have to, first of all, you got to get a 501c3. Okay. So that's not hard to get. I mean, I'll probably be writing those up. I think I'm gonna offer that too. That's real tedious. I normally send them to one of my friends. He's really good about writing them up. You have your 501c3 probably within 30 to 60 days, right? And then he sends certain people to me when they looking for grants for their nonprofit organization. Like my time is so spread out. I don't do it. Sometimes I'll, if I get a client, I'll send them to another young lady who writes them, if I know that I'm really kind of booked and busy, right? Because this is around the time I was in court the other day. I got to go back. I got to be downtown today. Like this is around the time everything starts picking up for me, right? So I'll probably be out of commission for doing that for the whole summer. Okay. So, but I would love to help people to get to that. But people think like if you start a nonprofit organization and you are acquiring federal funds, I can help you to get them because I know how to write it. I know where to go. I know the people. I know how to get them. But you gotta comply. I'm not lying on no applications. I'm not. You got to be offering a service to the community. That's what you got to do. You got to offer a service to the community. If you say that you're helping children and you're counseling with them, you started a little football team and all of that, and you're bringing counselors in to help these kids, and you're working with the community and you're providing them with free lunches, that's a great thing in the urban communities. But you think you're gonna get some federal dollars and you ain't gonna be putting that money. You could give yourself a a salary. That's what most people do. That's a good thing. Give yourself a salary. That's your time. But you do know that all of that money you can't keep for yourself. You got to do what you said you're going to do. And I think that's the issue with a lot of our people. We got to get out of that mentality. I was listening to one of my cousins, and so we was at somebody else's house, and I mean, the girl is really nice. I mean, she's very easygoing and nice. We was ready to go, and my cousin was like, "No, I ain't ready. We stay here and eat up all her food." That's the mentality people have. I said, "Ain't this about a bitch?" I said, I'm gone. Why would I want to stay there to eat up all of her food just because, as if, yeah, I'm getting ready to get over on her? That's the mentality that a lot of our people have in our community. If you see a person that is kind to you, you don't try and get over on them. You ought to be glad that they kind to you. Your mindset always say, "Oh, that's a kind person. That's a person that I want to keep in my life so that I can vibe off of them, not use them." That's the reason why you motherfuckers ain't got shit. You have women and men all the time that meet kind-hearted people, not because they pushovers. Sometimes they just kind because they're like, you know what, hey, this person hungry, I can help them. But instead, the psyche, the human psyche, now people are so twisted. Instead of saying this is a person, hey, that God has put into my life, or the universe, or whatever you call it, hey, this could be some good karma for me, and we could probably help each other. Instead, their mindset say, "Ooh, that person nice. That's a fool. I wonder if I can bump their head. I'm gonna tell all my partners about it." And that's the reason why you niggas stay on the bottom. Do y'all think that a kind-hearted person don't know when somebody's trying to use them? I sit back and watch a person. I do. I sit back and watch people. So if a person say that they won't help, I'll help them. But I sit back, I'll give them a little bit, and I'll see how they're gonna digest that. When the moment that they think, I feel that they think that they making a fool out of me, that's it. Okay, that's the reason why, when people start talking, they always say the game is to be sold, not told. Let's just take the grants for instance. Now you have a lot of people that write grants, especially white people. They don't care if you got it or not, y'all. It's storming. It's black dark outside, and I got to take my butt downtown. Oh Lord, please let the lights go out in the courtroom, in the courts. So, child, if cause see the wire, the cable probably gonna go out. And so anyways, I forgot what I was talking about when I looked outside, how black it was outside. Now the dogs crying. But I was gonna say, you have a lot of white people that write grants. They don't care whether you got the money or not. They want their money off of top. Okay, they want their money off of top. And so for me, I go, well, I know a lot of people that are trying, honestly, that want to start nonprofit organizations. I tell them, get your 501c3. This is the person that you can go to. You're going to have to pay him, though, because he's not going to wait for his money. He wants his money. And he don't even charge that much. But some people be trying to charge $1,000, $2,000. He charge about $500. You get your 501c3 in any state. And it's going to be legitimate, right? So then he'll send them back to me. If I ain't busy, if I am, I send them to another young lady, okay, to start helping, getting them funds to help them to fund their nonprofit, right? Because if you're gonna be working with children, you're gonna need workbooks, and you're gonna need money. If you're gonna be traveling to speak at different engagements, that's gas money. That's you're gonna need money, right? But the government will give you that because you're helping the community. People want to try to get over all the time. Then they be talking about, well, the government after the black man. Motherfucker, you got that $30,000 and you know damn well you didn't do what you said you was gonna do. You think they ain't coming for your head? You think that was a free $30,000 and you got it up under the guise of helping black boys? You out your damn mind. You could set yourself you could pay yourself, but you can't pay yourself the whole 30,000. Little Miss Muffin says, so Little Miss Muffin, it's raining. It is black dark. I mean black dark. And it's thundering and lightning. And it's coming down hard. So I said that to say this. It's best to do things legitimately. I do things legitimately. And when I know that people are crooks, I don't fool with them, not even for their money. I don't even fool with them. I don't want your money. I don't want nothing to do with you. Period. Yeah, but I pay you. I don't want your damn money. Leave me alone. You're a crook. Go somewhere else. Y'all, it's like those babies know that it's thunder and they started crying. Wow, that is so awesome. And I'm sorry to hear that, Teresa. And I think more people should get into that because it's a lot of people that are doing that now. Depression is causing that. I would love to see more black men get into helping the community, especially helping um, black boys and genuinely have an interest in helping starting nonprofit organizations and helping black boys. But what you hear is, people will say, well, I don't want no 501c3, but can't you give me some money still? No, why you don't want to get a 501c3? I don't want nothing to do with the government. Well, then you need to get out there and have some fundraisers, stand on the damn corner and sell Snicker bars. That's the only way you're going to get it. Tell them to donate. Um, Teresa says, my daughter, and okay, I'm out, y'all. Thanks for coming through, Ronald. She put her anger to help other people. She works with a lot of vets. Oh, wow. Well, I know for me, I'm going to continue what my dad started. Every time that I had tried to get started, because y'all know I'm over it now. Every time I tried to get started, like it kept messing with me. Like, dog, my dad ain't here. You know, I was talking to my mother. I was like, I think I depended like on my dad as far as business so much because like my dad was, even though he put me out front, my dad was like that, you gonna be the face of it. My dad always was he was a strategist, he was a really good decision maker. Like I needed a new phone. I didn't know how much I depended on him until like a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I needed a new phone in my office. And I was like, dog, my office phone, it ring and it cut off. I was like, I need a new phone. And I was looking for a new phone, and then I got on here. I was like, y'all, I went into Walmart. I can't even find no new phone. Like that's stuff that my dad took care of. And I was telling my mama that I was like, I feel so handicapped because he was like the brains of everything. Like if I had an issue, like my dad was always the problem solver as it relates to business. I was like, I was so handicapped. Somebody on here said, well, have you thought about going in Office Depot? I was like, you know what? That would be a good place to go. I forgot about that. Y'all have to help me sometimes. I stuff like that. I was just used to doing the work, and he did the business part. Now I do the business part, and I know how to do. The good thing about it is I know how to do the business part because he made me know how to do the business part. But it's just that like when I have issues, I always had my dad who knew everybody. And I would go, Dad, I'm having an issue with this. And he was like, that's all right. I'll call him and talk to him. He knew how to call and talk to people. Now I have to talk to him. I have to talk to people. I have to keep myself calm because I get triggered real easily because people ain't nothing but a bunch of bullshitters, really. So I have to keep myself. I'm used to being just reserved and isolated. Now I'm having to come out of my box. You wouldn't believe it the way I get on here and cuss folks out that I'm so shy and reserved, but I am. Well, they was laying up on their mama titty eating, so I don't think they. Hold on. She barking. I think she need to go. She probably want to go out. Come on, come on, Remy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Ah, come on. Are you hungry? Come on. You okay, mama? You okay? You okay? Huh, big girl. Huh, big girl. Oh, she's still in the thunder. That's okay. Come on. You don't have to be scared of the thunder. Remy, you don't have to be scared of the thunder. Come on. You don't have to be scared. It's okay. Come on. This way. Okay, y'all. I think she's scared of that thunder. Remy is. She always been scared of thunder. Thank you, Diane. Anyways, you guys, I said that I was gonna do a because it's normally when it thunders, everything goes out. I gotta get ready to go downtown. Whew. It's ugly out there. It is black, dark. I said I was gonna do the numbers game, you guys. Let's do the numbers game right quick. Let's do the numbers game. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all. Remy always been scared of the. Okay, so I just got my phone. Let's turn. I'm getting ready to turn the timer on. Hold on. Let me put the number. Okay, I know what number it is. We going from 1 to 200. From 1 to 200, you guys. Wait a minute, y'all. We ain't started yet. So somebody make a post so we can start. When I turn the timer on, we start. We're going from numbers 1 to 200. Hold on. Y'all hold on. Stop watch. 5. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start. Go. And you got 1 minute. You have 4 seconds. Go. You have 6 seconds, 7 seconds, 8, 9, 10. We had 12 seconds. 15 seconds. Remember, we had 30, we had 40 seconds. We're at 50 seconds. 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. Stop. Remember, we was going from 1 to 200. Oh, Lord. So I'm getting ready to reveal the number. Now I got to go and see who put that number first. Remember, we did from 1 to 200. Start, and right after start, Teresa put 133. Teresa is the winner. Teresa, what's your cash out? Teresa, what's your cash out? Send, if you don't want to put it on here, send it to me on Facebook. We got one more. Wait until I say start. I'm buying 2 people lunch today. Oh, she said give hers to M Rose. Okay. So Teresa has donated hers to M Rose. So M Rose, give me your cash app on Facebook. You know, on my Facebook, Real Talk with Tamara. Y'all know this. I'm old fashioned, so I be on Facebook. Okay, so now one more person. M Rose, send me your cash app. So we get ready to reset. 5. We're going numbers 1 to 200. Any numbers in between 1 and 200. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me think of a number. Okay, I just did. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start. We at 3 seconds. We at 10 seconds. I don't see no numbers. We at 15 seconds. We at 20 seconds. We're at 30 seconds. We're at 40 seconds. We're at 50 seconds. 57, 58, 59. Stop. This is the number. Who had number 100? I just felt that number today. 100. I think that's just a lucky number today. Keep everything 100. Did anybody put 100? I'm trying to go way on back up. I see two people put 100. Diane put 100. And Nola girl put 100. But it looks like Diane's was first. Okay, so Diane, because Diane's was on top of Nola girls. Okay, so Diane is the winner, and Teresa always win. I promise to God, Teresa's a psychic. She always win to give hers to somebody else. Teresa is a psychic, because how in the hell she knew? I knew I was like 133. I don't know if they'll be able to guess that. And she put it as soon as I thought it, she put it in there. Um, let's see. So who did Teresa decide to give hers to? M. Rose? Diane, send me your cash app on Facebook, my messenger, so I can buy you guys this lunch today. What's her name is gonna have a fit. I forget her name. I think her name is Sakia. What's up, Big True That? Big True That, I've been on since like I got up in the wee hours of the morning, like you do. Big True That be on live at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I mean, those are hours you think everybody would be asleep, and he have a lot of people on his lives. I was like, cause I be waking up and I be getting on. Yeah, real deal Lee gonna have a fit. Make sure you guys send me y'all's cash apps. So I bought y'all's lunch today. Yep. Um y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Um M Rose, make sure you send me your cash out. All right, you guys, let me get out so I can take my shower. The rain has it's starting to light up. The rain has stopped. Y'all know when it rain like that, I be wanting to stay in the bed. I hate when I have to leave home. Anyway, is Newski TV still on here? Newski TV, is he still on here? I think we had a misunderstanding. I think he thought I was talking about him. My mind had gone somewhere else. I started talking about something else. Something else I had seen. Big True that um says Ashley, yeah, please get caught up on all the material. Teresa said it stormed here in Texas last night. So the storm has made its way to us. Big True that. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking you? Because I've been hearing some of the ladies been asking. And Rose says, we've been having rain today. It's sunny out. We supposed to get wet snow this weekend. Wet snow. Oh God. Mm-mm. Anyways, you guys, y'all, he 36 and he's 6'8". Um, Diane, Diane, he 36 and he's 6'8". He almost tall as Shaq. Hell. Leo says, everyone have a great day. You guys, make sure y'all be safe out there. Make sure you guys be safe out there. And make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Okay. I appreciate everyone that gets on. And listen, I want to say this. I know that Kendrell says, Big True that she says, um are you single? I actually thought Big True that was in his 20s. When they was asking how old is Big True that, I was, I don't know. Maybe in his like 28, 29. Um, I know we all have like a difference of opinion as it relates to on here. Like hey, I do all I can not to be disrespectful to people, especially when they are not disrespectful to me. I think with Newski TV, I think he thought that I was talking about him, and I had gone on my mind had gone to something else. I think I did make a reference, but I was kind of playing with him about because he said he was from Memphis, right? So about I said, I be getting mad because I say that all the time, right? But of course, I mean, it's a lot of people that do jacked up stuff all the time. I don't think Newski TV has been on here quite a bit. If he has, I hadn't seen him. But for the record, I wasn't talking about him because I've never seen him on another channel. But then he said, "You got to be outside and not on YouTube." So he threw a shot at me. So I had to throw one back at him. Hell, because I be outside. I just don't run the streets. Even when I was being in the hoods on a regular, I wasn't running the streets because I'm not a street girl. I didn't grow up a street girl. The streets ain't for me. Know how they say the streets for ain't for the streets for ain't for everybody. The streets ain't for me. Never was, and especially not in my age now. But even when I was younger, the streets wasn't for me. And it was a lot. It wasn't as bad as it was back then as it is now. HD Bully says, good morning, Monty. Just checking in. Good morning, HD Bully. Big True that says McName Ace, they just being nice. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know what it is. I guess it's the swag with the Memphis dudes. When Player Cole first started coming on my channel, the ladies went crazy over his slang. Most Memphis men, all of the Memphis men, most of them, especially the street guys, they have the exact same slang. Like everybody knows our accent, right? So a big true that 30 but I think Player Cole in his 40s. So he's a little older than he's a little bit older than Big True that. But I actually thought Big True that was in his 20s. They said congratulations, Remy mom and son boys. I know. Yeah, it seems like I don't like it. Like when she get out of her cage, it seems like she's confused. Like she be going back and forth. Y'all, is that like she has anxiety? Y'all, do y'all think that is that normal for her to do that? Like she don't. It's almost like something wrong. Like when I let her out to like eat, she be running. She'll eat and then she'll run. Be like she want to run back to the cage and then she'll eat some more. She be. I don't like that. All that anxiety. Yeah, like dog postpartum. I guess I'm gonna have to. No problem. M Rose, did you send me your cash out? Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Cause I thought maybe she was getting being delirious. Like I was like, dog, what Remy doing? How she run pacing back and forth? Like I have to guide her on out the back patio to go use the restroom, and she'll run and use the restroom. She come back and she start banging on that glass. So you know, no problem. Anyways, you guys, let me get on off here so I could take my shower and get ready to get out of here. But I appreciate you all getting on my live this morning. I've been up early. I got on at 5 something this morning. And when I get home, I shouldn't snap. I probably won't be, I know I won't be home until after, no, I'll be home before, and then I have to leave out again to go to my, yeah. But anyways, you guys, I love you guys. I appreciate you. Make sure y'all be safe. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'll speak with you later.